Hello. Something we all know, the Aces have some of the best fans in the W.
Well, the bottom line is these teams love to go at each other, the fans. Also, super hyped up. It is a matchup that gets everyone going.
And so for Minnesota, they're trying to get a leg up in the season series as they've split the first 2 games against Las Vegas.
This is one we've all been looking forward to. 2 heavy hitters squaring off.
The talent level on display in this league is phenomenal, and that's certainly the case here tonight.
Great players, great coaching. This is a stress test where they see just what they're made of. Great prep for the playoffs where these two could meet again.
Now here's Collier. Back to Smith. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Pass to Young. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Minnesota. Here's Heidemann. Jackie Young the rebound. 16 feet out. Heidemann grabs the miss.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Pass to Smith. And she makes that one.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Down low. Parker Tyus. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Shepard. Here's Williams. Smith. Shoots over Wilson. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson. Over Smith. And that one's good. Wilson. And that'll tie this game up.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from. Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA Finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23-9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off the pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Here's Gray. The 17-footer goes down.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And here's Shepard. Pass to Collier. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Right side, Young. Wilson outside. Gray. Now here's Parker Tyus. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Pass to Smith. Shepard, guarded by Young. Wilson with the steal. And now the Aces on the break. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young. And that makes it a tie ball game. Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Nifty move. Collier right side. Yep, count it.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Gray in the post. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Heidemann, no good. Wilson outside. Courtney Williams with the steal. Smith. Here's Heidemann. And she converts the layup.
At just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
And here is Gray. Wilson outside. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Shepard. Now Collier. Some solid defense from Jackie Young. Out to Lloyd. This one for three. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Outside Young. Back to Gray. Wilson. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith.
Stay away from Smith, an excellent shot blocker.
Outside Williams. Shoots over Young. Alana Smith with room to shoot. From out on the wing, she knocks it down.
You know, I like that. You know, she almost pulled the trigger, but then she recognized there was a better option. Made a nice pass.
Gray with it. Now guarded by Smith. Here's Wilson. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team foul.
With a myriad of moves, Wilson's so difficult to stop, using the fake there to perfection.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, with the All-Star game behind us, teams are geared up and ready for the playoff push.
Yeah, the top teams want to cement home court advantage, while the fringe teams are just fighting for their ticket to get in.
I mean, quite simply, every game matters more this time of the season because of seeding and playoff implications. We're in to the stretch drive.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but she still managed to score, and I'm a fan of that concentration on the finish.
Jackie Young from outside. They get it back. And she gets the bucket.
Off to a strong start offensively. She's got the touch.
The Lynx trailing. Tries it from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Pass to Wilson. It's stolen by Carrington. And now the Lynx fast break. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Out to the right wing. Outside Young. Parker Tyus. Outside Evans. Parker Tyus in the post. Misses that one. She's made one and missed 2 shots this game. Here's McBride. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
A patient defender with the passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
Here's Bell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jackie Young from outside. Her 4th shot, her 4th miss. Still looking for mojo tonight.
She might want to maybe defer for a while. She's had her chances this quarter, but nothing's fallen. They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Now here's Carrington. Some solid defense from Jackie Young. Wilson outside. Back to Evans. Young, covered by Carrington. Outside Evans. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Wilson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Aces on top, up 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The Aces with the lead.
And no doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Napheesa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
Here's McBride. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
Well, McBride saw the steal and got way ahead of the play to finish off the break.
Bray outside. Pass to Gustafson. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Lynx. McBride with the ball. Now guarded by Smith. McBride misses. Outside Evans. Out to Gray. Courtney Williams with the steal. Here's Carrington. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
She's off on the first.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
And she's good on the second. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Smith outside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Alyssa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Alyssa Smith, 2 shots.
That one's off.
Well, Alyssa Smith, second overall pick in the 2022 draft. She's really a modern big. 6'4", moves well, can defend the paint on one end and hit a 3 on the other.
She hits the second from the line. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Carrington outside. Shot clock at 6.
And I like how tight the defense from Lloyd was there. She really affected the shot.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Bell. Here's Smith. Gray outside for 3. Good on the triple.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Carrington outside. Outside Williams. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And here's what the schedule for the Minnesota Lynx looks like.
On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Seattle Storm. Then on Friday, the Washington Mystics come into town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game coming up against the Liberty, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and it should come down to the wire.
2 teams that want to win, matching up well. This will be a great one.
Chelsea Gray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
They're hovering above, right around 50% for the game in 3-pointers, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Now here's McBride to end the run. But they'll get another chance. And it's Carrington missing.
Well, that's just excellent perimeter defense right there.
Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. Williams with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Running out on the break, few players as fast as Williams. Great option to finish in transition.
And the Aces call time here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gray outside. Pass to Young. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
And here's McBride. Back to Carrington. To the inside. McBride misses. And the Aces with possession. Outside Lloyd. Another three for Las Vegas.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent. A lot more threes for him here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're getting trigger happy, and you can't win the game with one shot. You got to vary it up and challenge the defense.
Now here's Gray. 10 points for her. Jackie Young drives in. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. It's on Young.
I like Collier's ability to capitalize on a defender's mistakes. If you're not disciplined, she'll make you pay. Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been, not settling.
Now here's Gray. Smith left side. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. Minnesota trailing. Here's Williams. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Don't underestimate Collier's ability as a distributor. She'll make passes that make you say, wow.
Gray with it. Pass to Lloyd. Clock at 4. Drops in the tray.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now here's Collier. 8 points for her. To the middle. Here's Williams. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a gentle touch on the boards.
And when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
I wish I had that gentle touch.
Oh, yeah, and I know your coaches wish the same thing, Tim. You know, if you fight hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, it can really pay off.
Collier with it. Now Young defending. Here's Williams. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line. The Lynx making a switch here.
Well, it's an odd skill to talk about when we're talking about a guard like Courtney Williams, but she's an incredible rebounder. At just 5'8", she reads misses well and gets in a great position.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 12. Back to Wilson. Picked her clean. Here's Heidemann, covered by Lloyd. To the paint. Back to Collier. She drains it from the right block.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Bell. Young. Wilson. She's guarded by Shepard. Fires from the wing, and Wilson gets it to go. Now the Lynx with it. Nafisa Collier for three. Wilson pulls it down. The Aces leading. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Three-pointer. That falls. A nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Collier. She's got 10. And that one drops.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Outside Young. Bell. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now Heidemann. Wilson pulls it down. Outside Lloyd. Fires from deep. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. Shepard. She's guarded by Wilson. Shepard can't get it to go. Pass to Smith. And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time.
Sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball, and I think they really got to clean it up if they want to win this game.
You know, it's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Nafisa Collier for 3. It falls through, making her 6 for 11 in this contest.
Started hot, and she's only gotten hotter.
Wilson right side, over Smith. Wilson can't hit. And they're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical moment in this game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
Las Vegas ball.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 12. Pass to Parker Tyus. Gray with 1 on the clock. And that one good. Cheyenne Parker Tyus with the dime. And so that's the end of the first half. Aces ahead, up by 6. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Instead of the Your Fan half-court shot, please direct your attention to center court drums. They're measuring up the shot.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Now here's Gray. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Here's Smith. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Clock is at 3. Shepard can't get it to go.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Now here's Young. She's got 5.
And a 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Nafisa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
Gray.
Alana Smith with the defensive effort.
Minnesota trailing. Pass to Williams. The baseline J makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
A natural score. Williams has a bunch of dribble moves she can unleash.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Gray outside. Lloyd from long range. And another miss by Las Vegas. Now the Lynx with it. Collier outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Smith. Shoots over Wilson. Takes it out to Collier. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Shepard good.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Now Young. Let's go with a 3. Wilson covered by Smith. Wilson with the bucket.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Collier right side. Shoots over Young. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Here's Collier. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces with the lead. Lloyd. Here's Gray.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Covered by Smith. Now Wilson. 4 on the clock. Over Shepard. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Shepard. Collier. Guarded by Young. It's good.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Gray outside. And here's Lloyd. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
She's the go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to Shepard. Collier. Shot left blocked, and no good trying to use the glass. And the official signaled a backcourt violation, not being careful there.
Substitution for the Lynx. Number 77, Kayla McBride.
Here's McBride. She's got 5. Collier outside. Left side, Williams. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Here's Gray. She's got 14. Wilson. And that one's in, too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other. They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Williams. She's got 14. And there's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Lynx making a change here.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 23. Count it. Good.
Her mechanics have been impeccable this quarter, and if you don't believe me, just look at her numbers. She's perfect from the field.
Williams with it. Gray defending. Outside Williams. Connects on the foul line jumper. And here's Young. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Barkatias. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Carrington. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Gray right side. Courtney Williams with the steal. The 3 ball. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Pass to Collier.
And the call will be against Jackie Young.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
The Lynx making a switch here. Aces on D. They've led by as many as 11 points.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Carrington outside.
The 15-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Pass to Carlton. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Minnesota. Gray outside. And here's Asia Wilson outside. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
McBride. Evans covering.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
She's got 5. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
And Evans picks up the foul. That's her first foul. The Aces making a switch.
Substitution for your Aces.
Carrington. Gray defending.
Carrington outside.
6 on the shot clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And she'll shoot one more at the line. And here are the Aces now. They've got a 9-point lead. Right side, Lloyd, with 2 seconds left. And again, it's Las Vegas.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Puts up a 3.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Gustafson.
Lloyd. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside Williams. McBride. From deep. Jackie Young the rebound. And here are the Aces now. 11-point game. Pass to Bell. Smith covered by Carrington. Shot's good by Smith.
Possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Right outside. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now here's Young. Final quarter play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead. A superb pass to allow them to get behind the defenders and to the hoop all alone.
Now here's Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Carrington. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Young. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. McBride outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second 3 of the game.
Outside Lloyd. Down low. Here's Smith. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Collier. She's tightly guarded. Basket counts.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Wilson. The 3. It doesn't go for her. The Lynx trailing. Inside. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Gray with it. Wilson the screen. Shot clock at 6. And there it is.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this. She's having quite the quarter here, shooting the ball really well and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Now here's Gray. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Bell. Wilson. Gray outside. The 3 is up. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Wilson. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
What a great performance in this half. Now, she didn't really play as well in the first, but you know that she's someone who can turn it around in a hurry.
Here's Lloyd. Wilson in the post. Makes it off the glass.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Carrington outside. Drills the three-pointer.
That's her second triple of the half. None for her going into the break.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Well, an extension of the coach on the floor. Gray's outstanding court vision makes her a true point guard.
Now here's Carrington. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Now Gray. Wilson outside. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Carrington with the ball. Covered by Lloyd. Back to Carrington. Here's the pick. Outside Williams. Launches a three. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
She's not exactly killing them from deep. I mean, she had 1 3 ball in the first half, yes, but still none here in the second.
A key rebound there. Can they do a little better on the glass here down the stretch?
It's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Pass to Gray. To the left side wing. Wilson, left side. Shoots it. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Attention to detail is what separates Wilson from a lot of the league. Her success is no accident.
Smith, she's guarded by Wilson. Nafisa Collier on the wing. To the inside. Pass to Heidemann. Williams. And again, no good by Minnesota. Wilson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now Nafisa Collier with the block.
Got to be careful shooting when Collier is around. She's fantastic at coming up with blocks.
And Williams gets it to go.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Now here is Lloyd. Wilson, left side, poked loose, and stolen by Smith. Pass to Collier. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh! And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, it's simple. When the defense has to respect Gray's deadly jumper, it opens up the rest of her offensive arsenal. No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Nafisa Collier for 3. Rebound by the Aces. They've led by as many as 14 points. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Wilson, right side. Double team on Asia Wilson. Clock at 6. And Gray gets it to go. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
So that